Hello and welcome back to my channel, Jeez Louise. My name's Louise and today I'm going to the largest art store I have probably ever been to in my entire life, including me living in New York for 6 months. This is the biggest art store I have ever seen in my entire life. The book section in this art store is like the same size as the biggest art store in Denmark. It's incredibly large, this store. It's actually a Boesner warehouse. I am currently in Berlin, Germany on vacation. I am on a road trip through Germany for 2 weeks. And of course I had to stop by an art store as well. So first off, I'm going to show you around the store. It was ridiculously large. I was like in there for I think 2 hours and I actually got so tired in my head from all of the art supplies that I just had to like forfeit at the last moment, and like I had to quickly go through a lot of the sections in the art store, like sections I knew I wouldn't buy anything in because I rarely use the items or never use the items or didn't really have any room for it in my car. So yeah, and of course I'm also going to show you what I got. But first, let's get into the art store. This is just the book section. It's massive. They have all of these origami books filled with delicious, really pretty paper. And I'm really tempted to getting one of these, but I have so much paper at home. But like, oh, they have an artist edition. Oh, I think actually that was the one I was looking at before. So yeah, all of these editions, like different. This one is pretty. Wow, look at that. I think I'm going to like, okay, it's only 12 euros. That is actually not bad for a whole book of these. Okay, so I'm just like trying to argue with myself whether or not to get these. I think this one is totally my vibe, or I can get this one and use it for some of my bullet journal workshops. So I think I'm just going to put them aside for now, and then I can think about it, because maybe there are other things I would like to buy more. This is the brush section. The brush section is just as big as the art store in my hometown, like in my home country even. It's insane. They have all these different ones. But I'm looking for one of these, I think, to line, like a lining brush. They have these tiny ones. They're really cute for like if you travel, but I think they're really not that handy. Whoops. Yep. Definitely not getting these. These, on the other hand, are a bit more handy, but let's keep looking. They have these massive brush holders, really cool, and these weird stubby ones. It's kind of funny. I have these ones at home and they're actually pretty nice quality and really cheap as well. I don't remember which ones I have already, but I do know I have some of these. I have some of these as well, which are the
Boesner by Da Vinci. I might get some more of these actually. I know it says that it's for pastel, but they could be really cool for like dots. Maybe I should try that. Oh, it's angled. Oh my god, these look like makeup brushes. They're not that soft though. I always wanted to get one of these, but I don't know what for because they're too big for what I do. But they're really cool. Anyone else like want to just have like a massive brush like this, but don't really know what to use it for? It just keeps going and going and going. And I could be here in here forever. And I'm glad I got here like early, because then I can like look at everything. But I'm trying to find that one type of brush my teacher told me to get for like really thin brush strokes. Pretty sure actually it's like one of these, which has the thick one at the bottom to hold a lot of water, and then the precision thingy at the top to do the lines. I hate it when you find something and there's like no price on it. Like I want to maybe get this, but I don't want to ask. Wow, that's expensive. I'm not really sure if I want it that much. Okay, so they obviously have a lot of other things for brushes, but I'm just going to move on from this section and into the paint section. Oh wait, they have more things for brushes and sponges, and I love these. Squishy, squishy, squishy. So they obviously have a lot of well systems. I think I've seen a YouTuber using this one actually. This one is kind of cool as well. See, I would rather buy this one for like 20 euros than one brush. That's just me, I guess, being a bit cheap. This is cool. I think actually maybe I'll get this one. I don't know. It's just it has a lot of wells, but maybe it's not that practical when you want to mix a lot of things. And I do have a lot of like mixing thingies already. I have this actually, like something like this, but I never use it. This one is cool. Now that one I could see me using. Maybe I should get one. It's only 6 euros. Yeah, I'm getting one. They have this one as well. I've seen, I think, Mira Byler using one similar to this. Correct me if I'm wrong. They have like a ton of sponges. I usually just use makeup sponges because that's cheaper. I've never actually used one like this because I think they just will break or something, but maybe I should try it sometime. I think maybe I'm going to get one of these because they seem to be great with like rinsing as well. So yeah, and it's only 1 euro, so I'm just going, yeah. I have all of these palette knives and I never use anything like it. But these, I love things like this. I love wooden boxes, like anything in a wooden box I would buy. Is this? Oh, it's plastic, and I think this one is tin. Like a middle palette. It's actually really cute though. And I think it may be easier to clean. Should I get one? It's only 2 euros. I know I'm going to say this like the whole of the day. But like compared to this one, which is plastic, acrylic, 6 euros and 35 cents. This one is almost 2 euros. And I think like it's better because it has these wells and it's probably easier to clean. Oh, they have these ones. I think maybe I want to get something like this as well. for my plain air paint. Oop, they have some cute ones. I'm just gonna get, well, maybe, yeah, I'm gonna get this one. This is so ridiculous. I don't even know where to start, but I'm in the color section and they have a bunch of things I know I'm never going to use, so I'm just going to skip that real quick. They have this mosaic section right here. Then they have clay. I do use clay sometimes. Oh, it's really cheap though. Like modeling clay for children. It's only €1.80 for this giant one, but I have a lot of clay at home, so I'm just going to like skip this section. Fast, trying to be fast. And then they have a lot of, what is this? Pearl acrylic. I don't know what that is, but I don't really use acrylic that much and I have a lot of home, so I'm just going to again skip this and go to the great section, which is a watercolor. Yay. I do know I have this color and one of these, and it's like a kind of children's-ish watercolor gouache-ish. They do have some other ones here, like nice gold, silver, but I think I'm just not going to spend my money on these. Oh, they have like giant blocks of color. I don't Eberhard Farbtabletten. I do not know what this is. I don't even know if it's watercolor or not. I think it is, maybe, yeah, for these. So it's children's watercolor. Not going to waste my money on that. I'm only going to buy things today I'm actually going to use, which leads me to this section. They have their Boesner have their own watercolor sets. I think this one is just, yeah, it's empty. I do have a lot of tin boxes at home and empty thingies. Oh, this one is actually useful though. And as I mentioned, Boesner also have their own line of paints. I do have some of these as well, and they are just great student quality, I think. And they're really not bad at all. €3.25 for a full pan, but I think they only have this range of colors and you can get them like separately or in sets. But you don't really need any more colors than this. This is a really pretty green. I'm really tempted to get one, but again, I'm going to pass. This is fun. They have a Berlin edition of the Schminke, which is like really expensive, but I'm really tempted as well. I love these and they're definitely on my to buy list when I'm rich and famous. Now this is the gouache section. Schminke gouache, and I just recently learned how to actually use gouache properly. Now look at these giant tubes of gouache. It's like half the size of my face. I really want to get them, but it's like 23 euros. No thank you. Oh, they have Lucas gouache. Now this is where I spent my money. They have this set, Tempera colors, 12 set I think, and then they have a 6 set as well. Oh, and they also have them just off the rack, but they're like 276. So I think it's actually, yeah, it's cheaper to get the set, which is nice. It's not usually like that. Oh, they have like a golden gouache. Oh, and a silver one as well. Okay, I have to get some. They also have these giant tubs of gouache, Boesner gouache. It's 1 liter and like half a liter of gouache. This is insane. But I'm really tempted to get this because I've never seen it before. But maybe I should just get the set of 6 instead of the 12 set. It is a lot of cool colors though. 20 milliliter tubes. Yeah, so it's actually the same size as these ones. Seriously though, I'm spending so much money today and I didn't even plan on it, but come on, Louise, you're in an art store. And of course they have the Amsterdam inks in here. I have loads of ink at home still, but it's always nice to touch these thingies and feel the art supplies. I always like, maybe they need some love as well. Never know. Lots of pretty shimmery colors. And they have some pearlescent ones. I'm really skeptical about these. It's like 1000 milliliters is $4.80. Should I get one and try them? It's like way too much. Liquid gouache, like why is it so cheap though? And the acrylic section, I'm just going to quickly go through this because, as I said, I don't really use acrylic, but maybe I would get tempted, who knows. Acrylic ink Aero color. I think I've never heard about this. Oh, it's Schminke acrylic. I love this color. I love it. And I love this one as well. Those are my favorite colors. And of course also yellow, but not this yellow. It has to be this yellow. And more Boesner stuff. I think maybe Boesner is the German version of Louise Art Supplies. They have a lot of their own brand and they have a lot of other stuff as well. And of course it's massive. But as far as I know, Boesner only is in Germany and Louise is only in America as well, so. But that's just as far as I know. They have more acrylic colors like the Academy inks. Loads and loads, and they have, yeah, it's just a lot of acrylics. I'm just going to pass it because this store is like a warehouse. It's massive, and I think this is the gesso section maybe. A lot of white buckets. Oh, it's modeling paste and glitter. What? Hologram gel? Okay. Gel hologram glitter grub. What is this? Oh, it's like making this glitter effect. It's kind of cool and weird, and you can get it in like a fine glitter as well. And they have like bags you can decorate. This one is like cool though. It's like a stringy bag. I wonder how much it is. Maybe I will get this to paint, but I have like loads of shit I should paint on, so I'm just going to leave it because I probably should finish the things I already have. And here's the section of medium and gesso and liquids and stuff. You only like need to buy one in a lifetime, I think, for me at least. Oh, they have a lot of sets here. Let's look at it. Okay, so before we look at the sets, I just want to show you this section of Old Holland oil colors. I don't use oil, but I just think these tubes are so cool and vintage looking. Wow, this comes like with everything. And see, what I don't get is like, why is this the cheap thing in the set though? Like, why is this plastic? Because everything else is so nice. But like, it's only $33.50, which is actually not that bad at all. They have Van Gogh pocket set for only 16 euros. That's actually a great price as well. They have these atrocities. I bought these in America and they are the worst. I don't really like them. I think they're too chalky, unfortunately. Yeah, but they're just not for me. What are you? It's like a lot of metallic colors, but what brand? A mystery brand then. And then they have a lot of acrylic sets and oil sets. Lots of gift sets. I know that Chloe Rose loves these. I don't know if it's cheaper or not. It's like 26.85 euros. Water mixable oils from Lucas. I actually have a set of water mixable oils. I should try them out sometime. Okay, on with the tour. So this is the oil color section, and they have some giant tubes as well of this brand. It's like the size of my face. I actually do have one tube of this because I was gifted a bag when like I was living in New York, and they had an opening at the Blick store, and I was one of the lucky persons to, one of the 50. I think we were the first 10 to get like a gift bag, and I was really lucky to get one. So I have that sitting at home. and I need to try it one day. Okay, so there's like a lot of things I don't know what it is, and I'm just going to, oh, resin and stuff, and pigments, lots and lots of pigments. Like if I had the time, I would totally make my own colors. Like, look, this one, you mix like the colors with it, but it's a lot of effort and I just don't have the patience. They have sketchbooks. It's actually pretty thick and nice. Oh, I think is it? Oh no, it's not this one. Again with the prices, like, is it this one? Is it this one? I don't know. Hanemilla travel journal. This is definitely A6, but I don't know if it's either of these prices. It's cute though. The rest of the store looks like it's just paper. That's insane. They have some really pretty handmade watercolor paper or like rough paper, and these books like reused paper. It's really thin. And some really pretty ones as well. Oh, this is like an accordion one. It's kind of funny. Whoops. Kind self-bediening, yeah, so no self-service. And they have all these pretty types of paper lying out here. It actually looks like fabric, but it is paper. It's really, really cool. They have like watercolor paper on the loose. This is like really thick, almost like cardboard, and you can buy them in these packs as well. Watercolor gouache lavis. I don't know what that is. Acrylic. You can use it for a lot of things, but I think it's a bit too expensive for me for trying it out when it's this small. Then I should maybe like get one piece, but I'm afraid it will get smashed in my suitcase. They have tie-dye paper, you guys. That is so cool. Oh, they have a lot of honeymoon, which is a really great brand. They have this cold pressed, but again, it's just lying here with no prices. Maybe it's refills. So I'm just going to wait and see if it's on a shelf somewhere, because actually it's the paper I use the most.
Ich mache nochmal eine richtige Kraftjacke, damit das eine Stabilität hat. Aber sowas nochmal als dazwischen.
I can seriously fit in this. It's for paintings and pictures, like these ones. They have giant easels and a lot of boxes, cute boxes, also from Himalaya over here, like with the pretty reused paper with flowers. You can put your pencils or brushes in here. Really cute. I think I'm going to go back over here. We have a lot of canvases in this section, like giant ones and tiny ones. And artist boards over here, and flat canvases. Oh, the price is over here. That's really cheap though. Maybe I should get some, or maybe not. I should paint on the things I have. Louise, you have a lot at home. You can get them in these weird, brown thingies. I didn't know artists made sketch paper. It's crazy. Oh, they have pink sketchbook. Oh, it's just the size. Otherwise that would have been cool. I would have bought it. And a lot of sketch paper. Also in this cool color, but it's really like thin. Maybe I think I'm going to get this just because it's fun. And it's like drawing on a paper bag. It has this ruffled texture. So I just found something that I have only seen in America. This, it's the render paper, and it's actually the same price as America. You can color markers on this on both sides. It does bleed a bit, like it doesn't bleed, it feathers a tiny bit, but I'm definitely going to get this Maybe I'm actually going to get 2 because there are 24 sheets in each. Definitely getting these. And they have Bristol. So smooth. Wow, Bristol, I've never heard about it before. Maybe I should try it. I actually do need something for my markers that is not like really thin. I'm not really that sure though. Not convinced yet. Okay, so I actually found some marker paper by Boesner, but it's only in sketchbooks and I really want to get it as like a block, so I'm just going to ask if they have that, but it doesn't really look like it though. But anyways, it's not that expensive, I think. I just asked the guy and he said the render paper is the absolute best for markers, so I'm just going to roll with that. That's kind of cool to know. They have these cute little watercolor sketchbook albums and they're not that expensive, and then you can like try out some paper. I think I'm going to get a few of these. Should I get this? Then they have mixed media. They have Bristol, brown, and black. It's kind of expensive to get all of them. Okay, so I think not this one. I'm not going to use it. I just bought some brown paper and mixed media and watercolor is kind of the same. So I think I'm going with these 2 real cute ones. They have tiny booklets for your tiny pieces of art. I think that's just adorable. And they have all these ways you can preserve your art. I think you should definitely do that. It's really a great idea to just treasure your artwork, even though it's trash looking. It's probably only you who think that. Yeah, they have a lot of bags and stuff. I just use like old vintage suitcases for my art. Oh, they have like presentation folder. Art care. They have green and blue paper. I have to try this. Denim, what? I need to try this. It's so stupid, but I need to try it. Whoops. Okay, what's one thing you've never seen in an art store before? I'll tell you. Hammers and giant nails. What the fuck? I don't even... Please tell me what craft you use this for. Because I have no idea. Or maybe it's for like clay things actually. Yeah. I am not experienced in clay at all. Because I'm actually in the clay section. Yeah, that makes sense. But the rest of the store was basically frames, wood, and giant box of clay. And now I'm in the ruler section. I actually need these for tie-dye purposes. Okay, I have no idea what I need these for, but I just know I need them. They're so cute. Apothecary bottles, and they also have these ones. Apothecary glass. Please tell me what I need to use these for because I want them. And over here they have more boxes, tin boxes for various purposes. I just use old ones from like candy and gum and stuff. And I don't know what this is. Oh, it's like, I don't know what it's called in, yeah, an apron. It's an apron. And things for various like clay and wood things. Glue and tape section. Boring if you ask me, but still sometimes you need it. And this, no idea what this is. Print foam. Oh, it's like for making carving stamps. Oh, I think I'm going to get these ones. They are cute. You can like make tiny stamps. I think I'm going to get these. I have a cutting tool at home actually, and these are only €3.70. They're like, how many? Okay, they're 10 in a pack. I think that's enough. And these ones as well, because it's, yeah, I'm that person. Yeah, so you have all of these items for lino cutting, which has become really popular. So I just found this in their book section. It's about poison and poison murderer. Well, that is interesting. Ooh, tree houses. That looks cute. And also maybe great for reference. Like a great coffee table book and also a great reference book. They have so many cool books about religion and faith and stuff. I am actually a major in religion, the study of the science of religion, but they're all in German and my German is not that great, so I think I'm just going to see if I can find them in Denmark, in Danish, or maybe in English as well. But like, they have a box of cards with luck, die Glücksbox, which sounds really cool. And they also have tarot cards and books about the sky and the stars. And I just want to get all of them, but I think it's not that good of an idea because I'm not that great at reading German. But look at something else really cool they have. They have these colored easels that could be really fun to have like at a convention or something, but you can just get some and paint them yourself, I guess. this is getting seriously dangerous for my wallet. Okay, so they have your usual pencil section, and then they also have this vintage looking section with posters, bags, sets, stickers, stamps, everything. I have one friend who I know would just love everything in here. They have a pencil pouch with like colors and an astronomy one. Oh my god, I need this. And they have like, oh my god, they have this one as well. It's crazy how I just like bought all of this paper and then I think this is too expensive to get, but I mean, look at it, it's so pretty. Even the pouches are like kind of expensive, which I get, but system of colors. Is it this one? I don't really know, I'm not sure. My toxic trait is that I want all of these pencil pouches. They have tiny stamps and a mushroom one. But I can just make my own because I just got some stamp making things. But they are really cute. Really pretty. Mit Liebe für gebacken. More origami paper. And I totally forgot about the other one, but I'm not going to get that anyway. Because I got a lot of other really great stuff. Look at this artwork. This is amazing, of Asterix and Obelix. Do you know that guy? It's like really big in Denmark and in Europe, I think. And all of these cute sketchbooks. And tiny briefcases as well. Seriously overpriced though. In my opinion though, but some cute origami someone made. And more boxes. That's erasers. That's so funny. And they have a trash can eraser and a fire extinguisher eraser. My head is seriously getting injured from all of these art supplies. It's like I cannot cope anymore. So luckily I'm almost done looking through the entire store. Oh, they have water brushes. Maybe I actually need some new ones. They do have like ink ones as well.
And now I'm going to show you what I actually got. I'm also going to show you what I got at the Muji store, because I was also like slightly inside the Muji store in Berlin. We don't have a Muji store, I believe, in Denmark, or if we do, it's in Copenhagen. It's quite far from where I live, so when I saw the Muji store, I just had to go inside and look at the art supplies. I didn't film it because it was really spontaneous and I didn't plan on buying anything, but I of course did. So this is the ridiculously long receipt from the Boesner store. I spent quite a bit money, but actually it wasn't that bad at all. I ended up buying stuff for 151 euros and 35 cents, which approximates to 1,200 Danish kroners. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff for this amount, and I actually think I paid way more in the Muji store compared to the amount of stuff I got. So let's just start with the paper, which I absolutely love. I found this paper at the Boesner store. So this is the render paper. I actually got this the first time when I was living in New York. It's a block of 24 sheets, and the cool thing about this is you can use markers on it, and you can use markers on both sides of it. I believe I still have a video about marker paper. You can go ahead and check that out, because I still to this day would recommend this. It does feather a bit, but it's nothing you can't save with like a few lines or something. So just bear that in mind. If you use like a really juicy marker, it's going to feather slightly. But for like the quality of it, I really like it, and it was actually not that pricey. And of course I got 2 of these because I cannot find these in Denmark. And of course I got a lot of sketch paper. This is like some kind of paper bag-ish texture. It's the Boesner craft and design block. It's 100% more inhalt. So okay, it's craft paper, and it has this texture to it, as I showed you in the video as well. And it's like a paper bag was cut up into like A5 sizes, which is kind of funny, I think. And then I got a lot of the Clairefontaine paper because I use that a lot as well. I got it in these different colors. So I got the green Vert Degree one. I got the denim blue one. I got the gray one. And I got the natural one. And I also got some watercolor paper in A5 because I tend to use A5 watercolor paper a lot, and then I have to cut down the paper I already have, and there's a lot of waste with that. So I figured just getting an A5 watercolor pad would be better. And also this was actually really cheap. It's 70 sheets A5 watercolor pad, also from Clairefontaine. And then I got a lot of tiny sketch pads, paper pads, just for fun to try out. I got Hanemühle in gray and cappuccino. And they both have, I believe, 30 sheets, yeah. So these are sketch paper. Then I got, oh yeah. So I got also Hanemüller square Bristol for obviously markers, and also in a watercolor one. And they also have, how many sheets are there? It doesn't really say how many sheets it has. That's kind of weird. But I think it's like maybe 10 or 15, I think. And then I also got this really cute kind of vintage looking SMLT art. I'm not sure what that is, but Bristol sketch album, 32 sheets in this grayish color. And I also got a watercolor sketch album, 24 sheets, and that is white. Then I got a bunch of random things. Firstly, I got the Lucas gouache set with 6 tubes of 20 milliliters. I got this palette for gouache or acrylic or whatever, because when I do use it, I tend to work on it during like a couple of days, so it's great. You can like save it in these tiny pots. I also got this one, which is kind of the same thing but in a box, and I think it's not that airtight. It's just like a palette like this, and it has, I don't know, a bunch of wells. I don't know how many. But that's just neat as well. Or maybe if you do like bigger washes of watercolor, you can use this as well to like save your big washes, big like puddles of color. I'm not really sure how to explain it in English, but if you have like, if you need like a big amount of watercolor and you mix it up, if you have it in a palette, it's going to like overflow. At least it does in my palette, so it would be nice to have like a big space for the color. And I also got this for urban sketching, for holding water, and it has 2 lids on it. It was cheaper, so. Then I got this also like a water pot with, I think you can rinse your brush in it, also for urban sketching. I want to do that, try and do that more, but it's kind of hard, I think. Then I got this tin palette. There you go, the tin palette for also like acrylic and gouache. And what else is in here? I got these soft cut carving blocks to make stamps. Let me know if you want a video on this. I've never tried to carve stamps before. I've seen Mira Byler do it a lot of times. It looks super fun, but also really hard. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a video with this. And I got a few more brushes. She actually closed this up really nicely. I'm just going to destroy it now. I got 4 of the Boesner by Da Vinci. I don't know if you can see this at all. I got a size 10, I got a size 2, and a size 16, and a size 4 as well. They are really nice and they're really cheap, which I like. And lastly, I got a ton of these bottles because I have been liking to do like tie-dye recently with a dear person of mine. and I told the person that we could just use these bottles instead to like mix a lot of different colors on the clothing. So we're going to try this when I get home. This could be really fun. And also, like, if you want to see a video of me doing tie-dye, feel free to let me know in the comments as well. That could be a really, really fun video. And more bottles, and more bottles. And I think now I only have the movie items left. I got these ballpoint pens, but the thing about these, they have like 0.5 and they had 0.3 as well. I got all of these colors for sketching, but the cool thing about these is that it kind of had a gel-like feel, but in a ballpoint pen. So it's like really super smooth, not scratchy at all. And the best part of it is, because I rarely buy ballpoint pens, is they are refillable. And I absolutely love this because I'm like a lazy artist. I like refills and I like to spare the environment as much as I can, because I know I am an artist. I use paper, I use plastic, I use art supplies and all of these stuff. I'm not going to stop because of the climate, but I am going to be a bit more conscious about what I buy and why I buy it and how much I buy. And I know I just bought a lot of paper, but I only bought stuff I know I'm going to use, or that could be really fun to try out, but still that I have a slight feeling that I'm going to like or going to use up, or if I don't use it, I will donate it, because I actually live right across from a kindergarten and there are lots of schools around where I live. So I have actually donated to the kindergarten before and they were so happy. So that is like the thing about these whole videos, like people, and I've done it myself, like show off all of these art supplies, and sitting as the viewer, you're like, well, will you ever use all of those stuff? No, I can guarantee you I will never use up all of the stuff I already have or all the stuff I already bought, but I will try. And I know this is not just a hobby for me, it's like a job for me. I want it to be my job and I want to experiment and have fun and try out a lot of different things. And I just want to try out all of these things but still be conscious about it. So that was kind of my disclaimer to this video. Yeah, but I will guarantee you I will try out all of these things in a future video, or like in future videos probably. You will see some of these stuff in my videos for sure. But yeah, if you stuck around for this long, congratulations. Thank you so much for watching all of this long way. I hope you have a lovely day, and as we say in Denmark, hej hej!